This is the WWE SmackDown, November 14, 2025, full show results video, which takes place at MVP Arena in Albany, New York. Rhea Ripley and IYO Sky make their entrance and address the chaos caused during Ripley's absence. Ripley calls out the Kabuki Warriors for becoming reckless after winning the WWE Women's Tag Titles. She also mentions Nia Jax and Lash Legend, saying their numbers advantage only creates more enemies. Sky follows by declaring that their actions have finally caught up to them and now there's no escape, because it's WarGames. Ripley then reveals two teammates for the match, Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. Bliss says the Kabuki Warriors started this fight, and the moment IYO said WarGames, she knew she was all in. But Charlotte takes a different turn. She admits she can't pretend she still doesn't like or trust Ripley due to their long history. She trusts Alexa, but not Rhea, and says shared enemies don't erase years of conflict. Unable to move past it, Charlotte refuses to join the team and walks away alone. Then we saw the last time is now tournament first round match between main event Jey Uso versus The Miz. Jey Uso and The Miz open with a fast-paced exchange, trading counters until Uso lands an enziguri that sends Miz to the apron. A lariat knocks Miz to the floor, and a suicide dive sends him crashing over the announce desk before the break. Back from commercial, Miz takes control by kicking Uso's leg and hitting a codebreaker and a basement DDT for a near fall. Jey fires back with a neckbreaker, but Miz answers with shoulder blocks, a Blue Thunder driver, and a 5-knuckle shuffle. Miz nearly wins with the skull-crushing finale, but Uso survives. After a struggle on the turnbuckles, Jey drops Miz with a fireman's carry into the corner, then finishes him with a diving splash for the victory. Ilja Dragunov speaks with Nick Aldis backstage when DIY interrupts. Tommaso Ciampa argues that an open challenge should follow clear rules, but Aldis says the champion can choose how to conduct it. Dragunov fires back, saying he'll only give title shots to respectful, honorable warriors, not jackasses. He announces he's choosing someone he respects, prompting Axiom to appear behind him, while a frustrated DIY walks off angrily. Nick Aldis keeps walking and runs into Paul Heyman and Big Bronson Reed waiting to talk to him outside his office, and we go to break. Nick Aldis calls security as Paul Heyman and Bronson Reed confront him. Heyman claims he can pull anyone into WarGames from any brand, but Aldis dismisses him and orders security to escort them out, refusing to let the Vision disrupt his show. Cody Rhodes arrives, and Heyman taunts him for interfering in Vision's business. Cody fires back, saying he stands by his friends and is ready to face the consequences. Bronson Reed steps up, ready to fight, and Cody challenges him for tonight. Heyman pushes for a title match, and despite Aldis' warning, Cody insists, making the match official. Then we saw a match between Axiom versus Ilja Dragunov for the WWE Men's United States Championship. Ilja Dragunov and Axiom delivered a fast, technical battle with constant reversals and high-impact counters. The match opened with chain wrestling, wrist locks, snapmaras, and holds, before intensity spiked as both traded stiff strikes. Axiom's speed shined with dropkicks, a heel kick to the floor, and an attempted dive cut off by Dragunov's brutal chops and a diving senton. After the break, Axiom fired back with chest kicks, a Northern Lights suplex, and a tight triangle choke, but Ilja powered out each time. The challenger nearly stole it with a moonsault DDT and a clean Spanish fly. In the end, Dragunov countered Axiom's charge, launched the torpedo feint, and crushed him with the H-bomb to retain the United States Championship. Backstage, Ron Killings chats to Nick Aldis, and Killings says he knows he's got a heavy load, but damn it, he wants him to use his balls and he shined him up real nice. Nick again tries to say he's already got his balls, but Ron insists and shoves his balls into Aldis' hands. Chelsea Green and Alba Fire roll up, and Green complains that Nick has cancelled her championship celebration, that she didn't get pyro, and she wants him to give her a celebration next week. He agrees to do so and gives her R-Truth's balls, which she observes are very nice. Back from commercial, we're shown that Tommaso Ciampa attacked Axiom during the commercial break, and Nathan Frazer ran him off. Sami Zayn makes his entrance, reflecting on his turbulent run on SmackDown, winning the US title from Solo Sikoa, wrestling John Cena, and facing top talent, but also being sidelined for weeks while Solo and the MFTs dominated the show. Solo Sikoa interrupts, calling Sami a selfish liar with no loyalty, warning him to watch his mouth, and surrounding the ring with the MFTs. Solo says he'll wait until Sami is fully cleared to destroy him, only for Sami to reveal he is 100% cleared tonight and ready to fight. But he didn't come alone. Rey Fenix, Shinsuke Nakamura, and the Motor City Machine Guns ambush the MFTs, dragging them off the apron. Sami attacks Solo, nearly hits the hell of a kick, but Talatonga and JC Mateo jump him. Zayn's allies rush in, clear the ring, and Rey Fenix caps it off with a huge tornado to send the MFTs fleeing. Cody Rhodes meets with the Usos backstage, and Big Jim says to count him in for WarGames, and we go to break. Back from commercial, Solo Sikoa goes to Nick Aldis and demands a match against Sami Zayn. Nick says he's got a lot going on, but he'll do this. In 2 weeks, the MFTs can face the babyfaces they just brawled with in a traditional 5-on-5 Survivor Series match. Then we saw a match between the last time is now tournament first round match between LA Knight vs Zack Ryder. LA Knight and Zack Ryder open with quick exchanges, Ryder sending Knight to the floor before the break. Knight returns strong with heavy strikes, a lariat, a Russian leg sweep, and a neckbreaker for 2. Ryder rallies with punches and a short impaler DDT, setting up the Browski boot, but Knight avoids it. They trade big counters, Knight hits an inverted DDT, Ryder lands a Rough Rider, but can't finish the match. Ryder blocks the BFT, Knight survives a schoolboy, and when Ryder leaps from the second rope, Knight catches him with a huge counter powerbomb. Knight follows immediately with the BFT to secure the pinfall victory. Backstage, Alexa Bliss is chatting with IYO Sky and Rhea Ripley. Bliss says she really wasn't expecting Flair to just walk out like that and asks for time to get through to her when Kabuki Warriors, Nia Jax, and Lash Legend attack from behind and lay the 3 of them out. Then we saw a match between B-Fab vs Jade Cargill. B-Fab opens aggressively, hitting drop kicks, a crescent kick, and corner strikes, but Jade Cargill quickly takes control. She counters a pump kick with a hard elbow, then dominates with a fallaway slam, kip up, and a powerful chokeslam. Cargill continues the assault with a jackknife powerbomb and another release powerbomb. After demanding B-Fab get up, Jade finishes the match with the double chicken wing Jaded, winning by pinfall. Post-match, Mia Yim tends to B-Fab when Jade comes over. Yim gets up and gets in her face, and Cargill shoves her to the mat. Mia pops right back up, referee Aya Pereira backs her off, and Jade takes her leave. Nick Aldis is backstage with some more. The last time is now tournament updates. Carmelo Hayes vs Big Bronson Reed and Penta vs Finn Balor. Carmelo Hayes addresses his rivalry with The Miz, saying Miz may have won the battle, but their war continues. He praises John Cena as the GOAT and vows that if he gets a shot at him, he won't miss. Bronson Reed interrupts, declaring he'll end Cody Rhodes tonight, then Cena, and then finish Hayes next week. Back from commercial, we get a video package from Zelina Vega and Aleister Black about how they feel like they successfully corrupted Damian Priest, and now Aleister is gonna be the enemy of the entire locker room. In the main event of the show, we saw a match between Big Bronson Reed vs American Nightmare Cody Rhodes for the Undisputed Championship. Cody Rhodes starts fast, hammering Bronson Reed until a seated sentence shifts momentum. After the break, Cody rallies with Beautiful Disaster and a near-fall Cody Cutter. They brawl to the floor, with Rhodes sending Reed over the barricade before clearing the announce desk. Suddenly, Braun Breaker interferes, smashing Cody through the table, leading to Rhodes winning by disqualification. Logan Paul joins Braun Breaker and Drew McIntyre in attacking Cody Rhodes, until the Usos hit the ring and save him, even putting Logan on a table. Before they can finish the job, McIntyre knocks Jimmy down and frees Logan. A furious Nick Aldis confronts Paul Heyman, who insists he can bring in anyone. Braun spears Jey through a table, Logan floors Jimmy, and Cody fights back before getting claymored. Bronson Reed then crushes him with a tsunami splash as Heyman hands Drew his contract, and the Vision stands tall. How would you rate this week's WWE SmackDown show? Tell me in the comments, and thanks for watching the video.